Well, what? Okay, everybody. Welcome to What's New Wednesday with Kimberbell. And excited to have you all here and joining us. Going to see if we start to get some comments. We've already got a few people coming in. Now you might be wondering, who is this guy on the screen right now? And that's part of what's new for this What's New Wednesday. I'm Ryan Christofferson. I'm Kim's husband, and I am taking over What's New Wednesday today as she's out of town. So hello, Barb, Lisa, Marcia, Janice, Kathy. Man, you guys are from all over the place. Welcome to What's New Wednesday. I'm so excited to be able to spend this morning with you guys. Cecilia, Sherry, great to see me. Well, thank you. It's great to see your comment. I wish I could see all of your faces. We can't do that. We've got too many people on. Greetings from Arizona. Nice. That's where Renee, that's where Kim is right now. And I'm a little bit jealous, to be honest, because hey, it's Arizona in March. Like, where else would you want to be? Oklahoma, Tennessee, Colorado. Welcome, everybody. This is super exciting. I have to admit, I have no idea what I'm doing. So I've never done anything like this before. And so I'm just kind of trying to think, okay, I've seen Kim do What's New Wednesday. So I'm just trying to do what she would do if she was here. And normally she starts off with like, welcome, welcome. So, you know, you can just pretend like I'm Kim. That might be a little disappointing. So I'm just going to give it my best shot. Oh, Christine, sat by you and Kim at Chuck Wagon dinner at Tug. Oh, yeah, it's great to see you. Good to see you too, I guess. I don't know how to do this. Okay, Havasu, Arizona, Jerry, Debbie, Karen. Okay. Kim instructed me I should do the welcomes for about 30 seconds and then we'll get started. So let's get started. See, I'm feeling like I'm doing one of those nighttime talk shows, and I'm trying to remember who was it that clicked their pen like that? Was that David Letterman or was that Johnny Carson? I don't know. Tell me in the comments who did that. Who did the little pen click thing all the time? It was kind of like their trademark move. Okay, goodness sakes. Well, let's go ahead and get started. I got to tell you, so I've been talking with everybody around and Kim saying, hey, what should we talk about? And I'm going to show you some samples of some projects. We're going to talk a lot about dealer exclusives today. And so this morning I was trying to locate one of the samples and, you know, I wasn't exactly where it was. And so I ran down to the office to see if it was there. And, once I got there, I saw that Kim had sent a message that said, hey, no, they're in my sewing room at home. So I ran back home and ran into the house. And you've all seen her sewing room as part of What's New Wednesday, because that's where she normally does it from. And so I run into the house and I see a little plastic bin and I'm like, oh, they're probably in there. Kim loves to put stuff in plastic bins. So I ran over, pop it open and nothing in there. And I'm like, well, where is it? And then I remember, oh, she had sent me that message and in it said where the samples were, but I couldn't remember where it was. But my phone was outside in my car. So I start running and I hear this weird noise. It sounded like a spring unrolling or something rattling around. But I was like, I don't have time to figure that out. So I run out to my car, grab my phone, run back in the house. Her sewing room is on the main level, so pretty easy. Ran into the house, looked around, found the place where the samples were, grabbed them, ran back out again to get into my car. And the sound just keeps going on. There's this like unraveling sound. I'm like, what is happening? And I looked down at my foot and I'll bet you guys know what was attached to my shoe, right? If you're embroiderers, I would imagine you have had this experience before. I looked down and yep, there's a thread wrapped around my foot that must have gotten in there. I must have somehow snagged it when I ran into her sewing room and then running around, it's just unraveling and following me as I go like I'm Hansel and Gretel dropping breadcrumbs to find my way home. And I looked, I looked down, and sure enough, it's like there's like 4 lines of this thread going out into the garage and wrapping around a box and back into the house. And I was just like, forget about it. I took it off my shoe, and I'm like, I'll clean this up when I get home. But I've had a lot of adventures at our house with thread. I remember a couple of times one of her threads getting caught on a dog collar. And then, of course, the dogs running around the house, and there's this like same thing, thread everywhere. And so you've probably seen that before. Oh, and then there's the one where the thread somehow gets caught in the vacuum, and it starts, the vacuum brush is spinning, and that thread just is unwinding like crazy, like, ah! That's happened a few times. Every time that happens, I know that I have a 30-minute project in my future, cutting that dang thread off of the beater bar and pulling it out with pliers. Yeah. Sounds like you guys have had that happen as well. I think that, I don't know, maybe that's why so many quilt shops sell vacuums and embroidery machines, because they know everyone with thread in their house is going to burn out their vacuums by wrapping thread around those beater bars so much. But I have a lot of experience doing that. I could do a video about how to get thread out of your dang vacuum, because every time it happens, Kim's like, Ryan. So off we go. So, but that's not what I'm here to talk about for the whole day. As I mentioned, I've never really done anything like this. I've been in a few Kimberbell videos before, but never by myself. And so I've got some help here. I've got Andrew, my man, is here helping me. He's adjusting the mic right now. I've got Libby here. She's from our social media team, and Brielle, and they're going to make sure that I stay on target. So if I'm like asking them for stuff, we're all in it together and we're figuring it out. Jeanette asks, are you her husband? I am. Yeah. So Kim and I, we started Kimberbell together, gosh, years and years ago. And we've kind of grown it together. I'm sort of I'm a behind the scenes guy at Kimberbell as far as everybody outside of the company is concerned. Kim and I had an agreement a long time ago, and I told her, like, you're going to focus on the creative side and make the most amazing products and represent them out in the market, and I'll take care of all the other business stuff. And so if any of you have ever had the experience of trying to start a business and growing it, you learn really fast that it's not just about doing the work that you think you're starting your business to do. There's a ton of other stuff that you end up having to do to keep a business running. And it's not really fun all the time. I think it's fun. Kim doesn't think it's fun. But I don't really do a lot of machine embroidery either. And so it works out really well. But yeah, we do that together. So anyway, yeah, I get you guys to myself. I'm a little bit excited about it. I'm a little bit nervous about it. It's kind of like when you ask out that girl you've been wanting to go out with for a long time, and you're super excited but nervous at the same time. And so you guys are my date today, and it's just me and you. We're going to talk about all things Kimberbell. And if you have any other questions that come up, I'm probably not going to be able to go into all the detail that Kim does with these products because it's kind of her thing. But if you want to know any of the little inside stuff about Kimberbell, then fire away, because I know all the stuff, and I'm usually a pretty open book about it. Okay. Oh, thanks, Susan. You said we were a great pair. I appreciate that. We agree. It's fun to be in business with your spouse, I guess. Most people hate it and they say there's no way I could ever be in business with my spouse, but we've been able to make it work, and we just kind of each do our own thing, and it works out really, really well. So I mentioned we're doing, I've got my helpers here. We're kind of a team making this happen, and one of them is Andrew. You've probably seen Andrew show up every now and then. He's a great guy. He's always behind the camera when most of these videos are done. So we're going to show a video that is for our new Red, White, and Barbecue event that I think shops are just starting to take registrations for now, if you want to get in on that. But in this particular video, there are a couple of stars, and we're going to show it to you now so that you can see me and Andrew in action. Hey neighbor, looks like you got a new toy there.
Oh yeah, I just barely picked it up. Seriously, it gets like 1,000,000 stitches a minute.
What?
Yep. It's gonna whip this apron out in 5 minutes flat.
Right on.
Attend Kimberbell's Machine Embroidery Spark event and receive the event project kit with everything you need to complete 2 projects. Perfect for your summer barbecue.
You're back on. Oh, I'm back on. Okay. That's a great video, right? Of course it is, because Andrew and I are in it. And it features an awesome Kimberbell event. We have a great team that put together all of those events. They come up with the craziest ideas, and I love it. It's a ton of fun. I saw a question somebody asked and said, how long have Kim and I been married? And we just barely had our 26th wedding anniversary. So that's how long. Okay, so that was the Red, White, and Barbecue event. That's being scheduled by shops right now. I believe, is that a 1-day or 2-day event, Brielle? It's a Spark event. Okay, so it's a half-day event. So if you don't have a lot of time, our Spark events are designed to be done in just a half-a-day format. So not as many projects, less time, but it's still going to be a great event for you, and I think you're going to love it. Okay, so moving on to what we're about to talk about with digital dealer exclusives.
There are a couple other questions.
Oh, there's other questions.
Yeah. Just click on the comment. It'll pull.
Okay. Do you have any say in the creative side of the business? I mean, I guess I could if I wanted to, but honestly, that'd be ridiculous because I am not I guess you could say I'm a creative person, but the team that we have is great. And so we leave that to the people who do the creative work, and they do a great job. I focus more over on the other stuff, like the finance and the accounting and the management and all that kind of stuff, operations, those sort of things, even though we have great teams for those as well. So, but as far as the creative side, that's our product development team, our product managers, the marketing team. They do a fantastic job. So we let them take it. Okay, love the events. Will we be able to purchase the oven mitts separately? I'm not sure about that. I don't think so. We can find out though. So okay. I think I just went up in the comments. Kathy says she's happy to have them offered virtually for those of us who don't live close to shops. Yeah, the virtual has been very has been a great thing. We hate the circumstances that kind of brought that decision around with the pandemic. That's been awful for all of us. But what it has forced us in the industry to do is to kind of branch out beyond the local shop. And, a lot of consumers have been able to get connected with shops that they feel really comfortable with and become great customers of. And it's still, you can't beat that experience of going into the shop and interacting with the folks there and with one another. But doing things virtually is a great option to have on the table. And that is a perfect segue into what I wanted to talk about, which is our Dealer Exclusives program. Now, Dealer Exclusives is actually a program that Kimberbell has put together for our shops. And what we do is we give those shops a set of exclusive designs that they can use for classes and clubs and things like that. They don't sell them as just a retail product, but they put together programs with it. And it works out really great for them. And that allows their staff to not have to spend time coming up with a project for those classes and clubs that I'm sure you guys all love attending. And instead, they can just pick one of the Dealer Exclusives projects and have everybody into the shop, or if they're doing a virtual club, they can do it that way. So in the past, it was all done just in the shop. But just this year, because of those same circumstances where a lot of shops wanted to extend their clubs and classes virtually, we changed the program a little bit and released a digital Dealer Exclusives product so that it would allow them to kind of reach out further into the marketplace and be able to distribute the designs electronically. In the past, you had to come into the shop to get them, and you still need to do that for the earlier editions of dealer exclusives. You'll go into the shop to actually get those designs when you go in for a class. But with this one, they can set you up, and they'll put your name into a system, and you'll automatically get an email with the designs, and even have access to a great library that you can use to get your designs and download them. And so we spent a lot of time working on and developing this whole thing. At a great technology team and product management team to put it all together, and it works well. And so I'm sure a lot of you have been participating in this and have seen some of the designs that have come out so far. Now, this is our Spring is in the Air pennant. This was the design for March, if I remember right. Yeah, this was the design for March. And so if you're involved with a shop that's doing the digital dealer exclusives, you would have gotten this one and were able to use it. Now, just because you might have missed a month or something like that, we don't limit the shops to only distributing these designs within the month that they're released. We're releasing them on a monthly basis, but then they're available to be distributed anytime after that. So say you missed out on the super cute bunny design that we did for January, or our Trapunto pineapple design that we did for February. You can still get those if you through shops that are still doing programs or classes or things like that with those designs. So what you'll want to do is find or get access to or connect with a shop that's participating in this program, and they'll be able to get you the designs. And we'll talk a little bit later about exactly how to do that. But this is fun. I believe, was this also made out of a canvas tote? Yeah. And so the design, of course, the embroidery design is this cute Spring is in the Air with the flowers. There's a lot of stitching on this, a little bit of applique with some of our, I don't know if this is felt or velveteen. It's velveteen. Yeah, I knew that. A little bit of glitter in there, or maybe that's Mylar. I don't, I'm sure it's one of those materials. In any case, it's really cute. And then you stitched it onto what had been a canvas tote, which gives you these great little ties to hang it, and then, sew around and finish it off. And it's a great project. Here's one in a little bit bigger size. Yes. Spring is in the air. Isn't that awesome? So that is really cool. Now, one of the things that we really find fun at Kimberbell is we design these projects with like the way that we see them going, and that's like the standard, right? That's what we release. But we love the creativity of all of our customers and you guys at home who get these things and then like reimagine them. It's like you think outside of the box to do it, right? Maybe Brielle, we could call it thinking outside of the Kimber box.
We sure could.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Or, like stitching outside of the lines. But you might not want, you might not want to stitch outside of the lines because then you ruin your project, right? Stitch outside of the lines. What do you guys think? Or the Kimber, thinking outside of the Kimber box?
Maybe the box.
Maybe the box. I like that. Kim says, it's just sparkly. LOL. Yeah, Kim, exactly. It's just, I don't know what it was, but it was sparkly. It's pretty. It's fun. Okay, so we're thinking outside of the Kimber box or whatever. And we had some customers who came up with some great takes on how to use this Spring is in the Air. So why don't we pull up the first one? And I'm going to ask Libby to maybe help me remember who it was that did this one.
Yes, let me pull this up really quick. Just one moment.
I also have it on my phone. She sent these to me last night and said, look at these. These are amazing.
So this first one, the yellow tea towel.
The yellow tea towel.
Was made by Elaine Roundy.
Elaine Roundy made this one. And that's fun, right? I mean, she just took a tea towel there, put it on there. I love that. I love it on that yellow tea towel. It just looks perfect for springtime design. And then that's her take on it. So let's look at the next one. Okay, this one was made by Julia Tarbett. So I was looking at this and I think that looks like it's been put onto that looks like kind of like outdoor fabric to me, maybe something a little hardier. And so this could possibly be like a garden flag, or just something to maybe hang on a door on a dowel or something. But I love that. And again, look at how great the design in those threads that she's used there pops on that darker background. I think that looks great. So love that. Love your choice of fabrics there. Okay, what do we have next? Okay, this one was done by Marie Cobley, or Cobley. That's probably Cobley, Marie Cobley. Cobley sounds very fancy though. Maybe you should use that one every now and then, Marie. So this looks like just a regular one that she's made with the tote, and I think it looks great. So let's take a look at the next one. This one, I don't know whose this one is. Oh no, this one is this Sharon? I think this one was made by Sharon Hammond. So this one looks like she actually just made it into a bag, and a tote. So she didn't actually trim the tote down to a pennant shape. And I think it looks great. I could love, take that to the grocery store for your groceries, or any little, springtime outing you're going to, a farmer's market, anything like that would be a great use of a bag like this. And I think, do we have one more, or was that all of them?
That's all of them.
That's all of them. Okay. Love them all. You guys, we think that's super fun to see what you do. And, and who doesn't love springtime? Springtime is the best. In fact, I love spring because I think it's because my birthday is in springtime. In fact, it's in 2 days. It's gonna be my birthday. And whoa! Wow! I did not expect that. Oh my gosh! I think I'm having cardiac arrest. Whose idea was that? Oh my word!
Tori.
How old are
Tori.
you going to be, Ryan?
How old am I going? How old do you guys think I'm going to be? Let's ask in the comment section.
We already
We already gave it away.
Oh, you did?
Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, that's good. I'm going to be 50, you guys. I'm rolling over another hill, and I'm going to be 50. I'm not too concerned about it. Here's the thing. I have a really good friend. He's about 10 years older than me. And a while back, I was talking to him because he knew I was coming up on 50. And he's like, you know what? Your 50s are the best. He's like, I have loved my 50s because you don't have to take care of your kids anymore. They're independent. Your wife quits giving you stuff to do for the most part because she's doing her own thing. And you just can kind of go and do whatever you want, And he's like, it's fantastic. And so I'm like, yeah, 50s. I'm looking forward to my 50s. I think it's great. I still feel like I'm 25, mentally, but anyhow, yep, I am going to be 50. Okay. Oh, see, Nancy, you're 51. You're right there with me. Oh no, or maybe you were guessing. Okay, whatever. I don't know. You were very close. Yeah. So it's my birthday. If anyone wants to send me anything, I love hot tamales. I have very low needs. I'm a low maintenance guy. Just give me some hot tamales. Okay, so the Spring is in the Air pennant was the digital dealer exclusive design from last month. So I wanted to show you, and I don't know if this has been shown or not, or if I'm got to shake the confetti off of it, or if I'm the first one to introduce it. But this is the next design. It's called our storybook pillow. And yes, it's a pillow with a handle. Whoop. Now, this has been made with one of Kimberbell's quilted pillow blanks. So this is an 18 by 18 pillow that you put a pillow form into. And I believe we also have the 18 by 18 inch pillow forms. But as you can see, it already comes pre-quilted for you. And this is one of our blanks, which means it'll come open, allowing you to lay it flat, hoop it, and then stitch something on it. with this particular project, you won't actually be doing that at all. You'll just be using it as a pillow. But what we do is we include the instructions to show you how to then create a pocket on it. Okay. You could put any number of different things into, and then it has this super cute design on it with the books. On the spine of the books, we have discover, believe, dream, inspire, and yeah, we'll get a close-up shot of that. Isn't that great? Yeah, I love the stitching on all of these. They've done a lot of really interesting and unique stitches to kind of come up with the look here. Now you might be asking and saying, well, what's the deal with this middle book? There's nothing on it. And so, you know, we did that intentionally because that gives you an opportunity to do a little bit of personalization. You know, you could put somebody's name on there. If whoever you're making this for, maybe they have a particular book that they just love, or a journal, they have journaling, or they really love scripture, or they love, you know, Jane Eyre, whatever, I don't know.
Jane Eyre?
Jane Eyre? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
I'd like Clive Clancy, you know, something like that. Or no, John, who's the Clancy guy?
No, you're in Twilight.
Clive Cussler and Tom Clancy.
Oh, John, yeah, Tom Clancy.
I like the adventure books for when I'm reading fiction. Anyway, so, you know, you could put any number of different things on there. If you're giving this as a gift, you could put somebody's name on there, their favorite books, whatever. Just a little saying if you want. Maybe you can give us some fun ideas. So Carolyn is saying, I made them for my grandkids and put a book in each of them with their names. I think that's a great idea. Wouldn't that be fun? Each of your grandkids gets one of these, you know, to take around with them. And they can carry it around wherever they're going. I can imagine, you know, carrying it to grandma's house when they go, or just at home when it's reading time, they can grab their pillow book and put it in there. There's a lot of other things that you could possibly do with this. You know, maybe you have somebody that you know is a real journaler. I guess we can turn that into a noun. If you write in journals, you'd be a journaler. A journal enthusiast.
Journaling, I think.
A journaling enthusiast. That kind of reminds me of like, okay, so this is a problem we have at Kimberbell. So you can imagine if we're trying to describe you guys in whatever we're writing, are you an embroiderer? It becomes very difficult to figure out how to say that. What do we call you? So we kind of settle on like embroidery enthusiast or something like that. So this is a little segue, journaler. Or maybe you know somebody who loves to do puzzles. You could put a little puzzle in there, crosswords. This would be, how many people like have taken the road trip, you know, and halfway through the road trip, you kind of want to take a nap in the car. But the other time you're bored, well, if you had some crosswords in there or a little puzzle and maybe some books, you just pull those things out and makes for a little bit better of a road trip. So anyway, maybe in the comments, you know, if you guys have any ideas. Kim says, I would make them for teachers and put the subject, classroom number, school name, and year on the book binds. Now that's a great idea. Make a great teacher gift. And, you know, for those of us with kids in school, those are coming around here pretty soon. People wanting to make them for nieces, for kids. There's a lot of people, like I have a niece who's in her 20s, but she absolutely loves reading. She always has, you know, several books going, and I'm kind of the same way. And so when we get together, the first thing we ask is, well, what are you reading? Oh, well, what are you reading? And we talk about that. Something like this would be perfect for somebody like hers because she just loves books. I could see her just putting that right on her chair in her apartment or whatever, and just loving that. So lots of fun things. So this is the storybook pillow, and it is available in this next month of April for digital dealer exclusive. So if you're working with, or if you're involved with a shop who is doing that, then you can expect that to be what's on the menu, so to speak, for next month. Let's see, Christina. So does this mean there's a storybook literature quilt in the works? Books themed, all that kind of thing. Well, that's a clever idea. I don't think there is, but we should throw that into the mix of ideas. So that would be really fun. Somebody said, I've made them for newborns. Oops, I just minimized my window here. Just a minute. She made them for newborns. That's fun. First book in the pocket. Well, that's a great, now, okay, that's a great way to start off your life, right? Right from the beginning, you're getting books. That's one thing that Kim and I always did. We always tried to, Kim, I don't know if you guys knew this about Kim, but prior to all of this, she actually taught school for about 5 or 6 years. She taught 4th grade. And so she loves books, loves storybooks for kids. And so right from the get-go, man, even when those little kids were just little babies, we were reading books to them. And, you know, we had that as probably like many of you, it was a regular nighttime tradition to lay down and read a book before they went to bed. Lots of really great memories there. I guess we could try to do it now, but they're in their 20s. So it might be a little awkward, but I'd still do it if they'd let me. Okay. So let's talk a little bit more about how, if you're not already involved with a shop that is putting these dealer exclusives designs out, since that's the only way you can get access to them, how can you find one and begin to work with them? So I'm going to have Andrew pull up the Kimberbell website, and we're going to show you how to use our store locator to find a shop that is participating in this program. So he's sharing his screen. Okay, so here we are on the Kimberbell website. Let's actually go to the home page, Andrew. Okay, so here we are. So now in order to, we have these features on our website that are going to allow you to find your way to shops for a variety of different things. So if you go up to, I believe up at the top of that menu, there's the experience bar. And then you'll notice there are programs where we have underneath it dealer exclusives and digital dealer exclusives. And we're going to click, and also, oh, hold on a minute. What I'm actually looking for is the store locator. So over to the left, you see projects. Oh, no. Go back to experience. Back to experience. And then in that menu, way over to the left, it says shop locator. Okay, we're going to click on that. Okay. So using this tool, you'll be able to find your way to any shops that are doing different Kimberbell programs. And so Andrew is going to put in his zip code right there where you're located.
Revealing too much.
Okay. We're going to be able to know where to track Andrew down. Now, there's that drop-down menu, Andrew, where it says filter. Drop that down, and you'll see that we have digital dealer exclusives as one of the options. So if we click on that and then hit search, that shows everybody within a 200-mile radius of that location that are involved in that shop. And over on the left-hand side, you can kind of scroll down there and see all of the different shops that are at least 200 miles from us who are doing the digital dealer exclusives. And you can even narrow that search a little bit if you want to by using the search radius dropdown, if you wanted to get in really tight, and just locate somebody around you who is doing it. Now, you might have to scroll, you might be in an area where you're not close to a shop that's participating, but you can still use this to find shops that are doing it. And because it's digital dealer exclusives, they'll be able to work with you to get you involved in their program at the shop to distribute these particular designs to you. Okay, so that is under the store locator. By the way, you can also use that. Andrew, if you click on that drop down again, where it says digital dealer exclusives, you can see people who have just Kimberbell products, people who are a certified shop or hosting events. Those are probably the same thing. What this is, our certified shop program. These are shops that have been certified to put on Kimberbell certified events, much like that red, white, and barbecue event that we showed the video for earlier. And if you've been following Kimberbell for long, I'm sure you probably know what that's all about, and how we have these exclusive half-day, one-day, and two-day events that shops that are certified to do them can host. And if you haven't participated in one of them, my goodness, if you love machine embroidery, get involved, go and attend an event. We have, I think there's 4 or 5 new events this year, and they're super fun. People absolutely have a great time. The shops that put them on go above and beyond, way just, helping to create an amazing experience for you where you'll have support and help and just some great interaction with other people. And a lot of these things can also be done virtually. So you just have to find the shop that you feel comfortable with and that can access you either locally or over the web to get access to some of these things. Okay, so stay with me because I'm actually going to be, I've been authorized to do a giveaway. And we're going to be doing one of those here pretty soon. But you'll want to remember what I'm about to show you in order to access this giveaway. So, Andrew, if you want to pull that website back up again, and let's click back to the home page. Okay, I think this is going to work. Let's click on over that experience again. And now under programs, you see digital dealer exclusives. Let's go down to that. Okay, so here we see, okay, so there is that fun little spring is in the air pennant that we looked at earlier. And we've got the storybook pillow that we looked at. Those are the projects for March and April. You can see what we've done already. We have this I'm all ears bunny hoop and the Trapunto pineapple zipper pouch. So these are the projects that, well, I guess we should say those top 3 are the ones that are available now. They've been released on a monthly basis, but just because the month has passed doesn't mean they're not available anymore. They are. Those are just the ones that are now available in the Dealer Exclusives library for this year. So you can get any of those from the shops that you're working with. And wouldn't that I'm all ears bunny hoop design be amazing for Easter? That would make some great decor to hang on a door or put over in the corner or just do a lot of things with. That's a fun one. And you can imagine how many people you might know who would love to get that pineapple zipper pouch as a gift to put anything into. It's got some really cute little pineapples in that quilting that is done on the pouch itself. Okay, so if we go down, you'll see we've got these others that are coming soon. We've got a watermelon chenille hot pad, a beautiful tea towel, just a lot of fun stuff for our animal lovers. We've got the give a dog a bone pouch and give a cat a fish pouch. I mean, you could put your little going for a walk bags in there or treats or anything. But if you're an animal lover, that's a must have. Santa's cinch sacks. Why would we be doing that all the way in May? Well, a lot of shops might be looking at a Christmas in July event. And you know what? It's never too early to start getting ready for Christmas. If you're like us, you probably get started pretty early in the year with Christmas, which is a lot of fun. And I know there's a lot of people who like to get prepared ahead of time. I know some people who will do their Christmas shopping and have it done by October. I'm not one of those people. I'm kind of like the last week before Christmas and I'm running out. October 31st bench pillow. Of course, this is a Halloween themed one. That's a bench buddy pillow. So kind of designed to go along with one of our bench pillows. Maybe you can guess which bench pillow that would coordinate well with. Coming down, I like the party apron. Yeah, I like the party apron. I mean, who doesn't like to party?
By party, I mean stay home and sew.
Oh, by party, I mean stay home and sew. Oh, I love that. I hadn't seen that one. That one is new to me. Okay, the Aaron crossbody bag. Isn't that a beautiful design? And what a fun project to make on your embroidery machine. And you can imagine the gift giving potential with that. Or my goodness, if you made one of those, I'd just keep it for myself. But as you can see, we have a smaller size. You could slide a phone into. Great little phone bag. If you just need a little bag for going out, just to put a few cards in your wallet and your phone into. There you go. The other one's a little bit bigger for more stuff. This is how we roll mug rug, kind of a game night theme. If you love to play games at your house like we do, that'd be a good one. Just so you know. So Kim and I, every Sunday night, we figured out how to get our kids to come back and visit. And that is that we make dinner. So we always have a really great Sunday dinner, and that brings them back, and we eat. And after we're done, we clear off the table, and then we play games. And that's been a fun thing for us to do. And then lastly, we've got a little, what is that down there? Is that an eye mask, it looks like, for December?
It says not today.
A not today eye mask. If mama's wearing the not today eye mask, you just move on. Don't come in and asking her for this or that or the other. You just let her be, because she needs a little bit of me time or alone time. Okay, so what do we have? I'm looking at the comments. I can make the best mobile games ever in the whole world. Wow, Danny, I'd like to hear more about that sometime. So many fun projects to look forward to for the year. Elizabeth, it's so hard to wait for these things. Love, love, love games. Yeah, absolutely. I know. Lynn Geldmeyer, you are a smart man, Ryan. Leave mama alone. LOL. Yeah. Hey, I've been married 26 years. Okay. And I run a business with the woman. And so I have learned what to do and what not to do. And I know when to leave mama alone. I'll tell you what, in addition, I mentioned that we do Sunday dinner and then games. And that's because Sunday afternoon for mama at our house is all about nap time. I don't know, that Sunday nap is not to be trifled with. And I could see her wearing one of those eye masks to stay comfy. Melissa said that she loves the Aaron crossbody bag and the pet bags. Those are great projects, aren't they? I'll tell you, I just love our product development team and our product management team and everybody that's involved in putting these products together. They are so dang creative. I sometimes laugh because I'll say to Kim and others, I'm like, I'm a little nervous because what happens when you run out of ideas for new things to make? I mean, you guys seem to be a never-ending wellspring of ideas for projects. And the answer is always, well, the problem isn't that we're going to run out of ideas. The problem is that we have too many ideas and we can't do them all. And so just so you know, there is a whole long list of future and fun things to come out from Kimberbell that we think you're absolutely going to love, love, love. So let's see, guys, if there are any other important questions that I need to answer. How do we get the giveaway? So that's what everyone wants to know. What are we going to do for the giveaway? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're giving away two $50 gift cards to KimberBell.com to access to get into some of our background quilting designs or any of the other things that we have to offer is a download. So in order to get that, what I want to know, I want to see you comment on Facebook or YouTube, where you're probably watching this on one of the two. And as a side note, if you haven't already subscribed to our account on YouTube and to follow us and catch our videos, make sure you do that, because then that way you'll always know when these things are coming. There's even a little bell you can hit to get a notification. And then if you could like the video for us, just give that little thumbs up, because that helps us and make sure we can get this sort of content out to more people who want to see it. So if you could do that, that would be very much appreciated. And I've also, if you haven't, I don't know if you're involved in TikTok, but our social media people have been starting to grow a little bit of a TikTok channel with all kinds of really fun little short Kimberbell videos. So if you're a Kimberbell fanatic, and I know you are, then you're on TikTok, then you can find our account there and start to follow those videos as well. So back to the giveaway. What I want you to do is go to that page that we showed you earlier on Kimberbell that have all of the digital dealer exclusives designs that have been released this year and are yet to come, and tell us which one you're most excited for and why. And put that into the comments, either on Facebook here or on YouTube. And we'll kind of look through them, and then from those we'll randomly draw 2 people to get that gift card. And I think that we typically give those away and announce those on Friday.
Yep, Friday's at about 10 a.m.
Friday's about 10, Libby's saying. So yeah, do that. I know there's a lot of great ones. We've already had a few comments here about what you'd like. And but if you could post those on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel that this video is linked to, that would be fantastic. And we're excited to see what you're excited about. This is good information for us too. We love to see what in particular you're excited about and why. And we have people who go through all of these comments and love to see what we're doing, because we love you as our customers. And I guess that's just probably what I would close with before I get into answering any other questions that you have is, we just appreciate you guys so much and your enthusiasm for Kimberbell. We love that you love what we do, and we love doing it for you. Our tagline is experience the joy of creativity, and we don't just say that as like a fun little marketing tagline. We mean it. We love to see people enjoying creativity and just loving it, and what a difference that can make in their lives. So, okay, these comments have been flashing by super fast. And so I am not sure if there are any specific questions that you have for me that you'd like me to answer while I'm still here. Let's see. So somebody said, do I have to pick just one? No, just make a comment. You can tell us if there's more than one that you like, you can tell us that. And which one, which ones or which designs in particular you think would be great. We'd love to hear that and why. Yeah, okay. Looks like we are really going along. So somebody said, put our answer here. Should they comment here on the video, or should we be commenting? Yeah, this is fine. If you want to comment right here in the comment section, we can do that. Okay, well, looks like we're getting a lot of awesome comments in about what people are most excited about. That is great. Did anyone figure out which bench pillow the October 31st Bench Buddy coordinates with? Did anybody say that? I don't know if we've seen that one fly by or not. These comments are coming in so fast, it's hard to keep track of them. They're here and then they're gone. I think it does. I mean, I think it would go very well with either of our Broomhilda's Bakery. That was a quilt. That was a quilt. Which was cute with Twilight Boulevard. With the black leather. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would go great with that. And yeah, not everybody loves decorating for Halloween, but we think it's a lot of fun. And if you like it, then that's one for sure to get access to and use. And if you're not a Halloween person, I'm sure that your shop would work with you to get you another design, maybe one of the previous ones for that particular month or whatever. Okay, sounds good. Well, guys, I think that does it for me. Thank you so much for joining me for What's New Wednesday at Kimberbell. And I guess, we showed you some new stuff, and I was new. So I don't know if I'll ever be back again. I'll probably have to go back into my corner and stay there. But, maybe if everyone demands it, I can come back and do another What's New Wednesday with Kim sometime or something. Well, hopefully it wasn't too painful for you. But with that, I think that we'll go ahead and sign off. Just keep sending those comments, and we'll let you know on Friday. So thank you so much. Have a great day.